Barbarians at the gates is our top focus story on India First. Images of Chinese soldiers with spears, swords and machetes at 17,000 feet altitude is what we are showing you. But let us also show you about details of a heated exchange that took place between the brigade commanders on the Indian side and the Chinese side over the presence of the Chinese soldiers. There you see those images on your television screen. Are these soldiers who've come in peace for negotiations? Now, the brigade commander on the Indian side accused the Chinese of attempting a Galwan 2.0. The Chinese brigadier accused the Indian side of transgressing across the line of actual control and setting up pickets on the Chinese side of the territory overlooking their Moldo garrison. And this is when the two brigade commanders were speaking on a hotline. Look at these soldiers, Chinese soldiers with swords, spears and machetes, similar to what was used at Galwan. And I want to cut across once again to India Today's Abhishek Bhalla joining us from Leh. Abhishek, Galwan 2.0, was that the plan, and is that why the Indian brigade commander was extremely miffed in his conversation with his Chinese counterpart?
Gaurav, the intent is very clear by these images that we have accessed, and needless to say, I mean, no military commander would want this kind of a situation to arise, and that's the reason why the Indian brigade commander, who has been dealing with his counterpart from the Chinese army, was extremely upset with this kind of behavior. And you need to understand the context. You know, the brigade commanders have been meeting over the last 1 week virtually every day. There hasn't been a single day when they haven't had some kind of a conversation or an interaction. And that's what makes the situation even worse, because it clearly shows that despite this, the talks that are happening and the discussions for de-escalation, China isn't really following what they are talking, because these kind of attempts have been made almost every day. And this is what has made the situation extremely fluid and grim, at least in the Chushul sector south of Pangong Lake.
So yesterday, after a gap of 45 years, there was firing at the line of actual control. The Chinese Foreign Ministry and the Western Theatre Command, they released this information close to midnight in India. Several hours later, India got back saying there was no firing from the Indian side. There was an attempt from the Chinese side to try and take over one of our posts at the line of actual control, and India insists we did not cross the line of actual control, a charge that China has countered. Let's take a look at the allegations and the counter allegations in this case, which will also explain to you why China is increasingly getting so desperate at the line of actual control.
This is the location where Indian and Chinese troops faced off on Monday evening. A face-off that sent temperatures soaring higher than ever during the 4-month standoff and ignited a ferocious war of words. But what really happened on Monday night? As always, India Today will break it down for you factually. But before that, the dramatic sequence of events that brought the face-off to light. It began close to midnight last night when Chinese state-run media flashed news claiming that the Indian army had crossed the line of actual control near the Pangong South Bank. Quoting a statement from the Chinese Army's Western Theatre Command, the news flash went on to say that the Indian Army had opened fire, prompting some unspecified countermeasures from the Chinese side. While China has made major claims, what are the facts on the ground? Remember how we told you about India's dominant positions taken at South Pangong on August 29th? Well, the Indian Army has taken many more strategic positions along the LAC. Monday night's action took place between Gurung Hill and Rezang, somewhere in this area. At about 6 p.m. on Monday, a Chinese patrol came very close to one of the Indian positions at the heights in this area. Given the Indian Army's huge visual advantage in this area, the approaching Chinese were spotted and megaphones and floodlights were used to dissuade them. In response, Chinese troops fired warning shots in the air with assault rifles and light machine guns. The Indian Army says it dissuaded the Chinese aggression, but has not specified what methods were used.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.